I am an Armenian, and I am appealing to Turkey to revise radically its attitude to us. I do want you to understand and realize several things. This world has an owner and creator. His name is Jesus Christ. I will prove that shortly. Civilization on the planet Earth is Christian. I will prove that shortly too. Christianity is the overwhelming, dominating, and leading religion. There is no need to prove that. Armenian people are the symbol of Christianity, being the first to adopt it officially. Any act of enmity against the Armenian people is a direct animosity toward Christianity and Jesus Christ. Your ancestors have tried to solve some of their problems, even they wouldn't have named them, by exterminating the Armenian people, but they have failed. You have to learn a lesson from that. As fast you drag us to the grave you have dug for us, the faster you get to your own. You still have a chance to escape the worst. I will go into detail about all of these. This world is not as simple as you imagine it. There is so much more to it than flexing your muscles and sporting your arms. The Creator put a meaning and goal into it. Your behavior is in catastrophic contradiction with that goal and is utterly destructive for you. By fighting against Armenians, you are fighting against Christianity and Jesus himself. You have in fact harmed Christianity greatly by having continuously caused misery and suffering to Armenian people. You have to realize Christianity is Jesus Christ's cherished brainchild. This world is Jesus Christ's world. Do not argue, please. No other religion is named after God. In no other religion, God was directly involved in the formation of his religion. If you take the trouble by looking around you and analyzing what has been going on during the last 2,000 years, you will definitely see that the human civilization is actually nothing but Christian. Christian civilization has been dominating for 2,000 years, and nothing can compare to it. Christianity has been the driving force of civilization. It is enough to remember that the whole of the world, including Muslims and Jews, lives by Gregorian calendar, which is measured from the date of Jesus' birth. The Christian world gave our civilization the overwhelming majority of scientific breakthroughs, geographical discoveries, technological advancements, pieces of art, literature, classical and pop music, architecture, law, including written and unwritten laws. We owe it the science, healthcare, politics, education, schooling, theology, philosophy, human rights, sociology, philanthropy, ethics, humanism, insurance, cinematography, sports, theater and business, standards of relations from interpersonal to international. Christianity literally shaped and fine-tuned the world we knew until very recently. We owe it all social formations, including feudalism, capitalism, even socialism, and notorious communism. We owe it crusades, world wars, all revolutions. We owe it the family and morality, chastity, virtues, innocence as we know them. So this is Jesus Christ's world. God, Jesus Christ, is very patient, but he is absolutely fair. His world is very fair at any level, from individual to national to global. Justice does always eventually triumph in his world. Please do not argue, just believe me. We are rapidly rolling toward the end of current world order. Don't you see the world is crumbling down? Don't you realize they have irreversibly damaged this world? The new one will come to replace, and not every nation will have a seat in the new world. You have to think about yourselves. Stop serving your undercover masters. Those who masterminded the Armenian genocide and then made the Ottoman Empire one of the most heinous criminals in the history of mankind by having it to commit the crime. It is not your skirmish, but you allowed the other party, the beneficiary, the real beneficiary, to drag you in it. The knaves twisted the truth about their dreams to erase the Christian Armenians to make a trap for you. You swallowed the bait. Tell yourselves what you benefited from the massacre of Armenian people. Did your ancestors really need that? Look, despite the fact that you are too strong and too big compared to the Armenian people, you are still alive. On the other hand, you are too weak to fight Christianity. Those who have bossed you and cheated on you for about 1.5 centuries have been dragging the world and you to abyss. They are hopeless. They know that the amount of evil, misery, havoc and torture they have spread on the planet leaves no place for Jesus Christ to forgive them. They are toast. Please collect yourselves. As a much stronger power than you are has been waging a war against Christianity, and you serve that power a tool along a number of others. However, as good schemers they have always, I'm repeating, always failed dismally, starting Christ's crucifixion. You must stop playing into their gore hands. You urgently need to step aside, to sever from your undercover boss, as there is no way to win God. Stop being used and abused, please. By keeping on oppressing the Armenian people, you ruin your own chances to secure a place in the future world. You badly deteriorate your situation. You have perpetrated an atrocious crime against Christianity by committing the massacre of Armenian people. Now, instead of expiating your wrongdoings and realizing you have been entrapped into committing huge evil, you persevere with your catastrophically erroneous path. The Artsakh case is a chance God gives you to repent, improve, and ensure your future. You should immediately stop all the actions of repressions of Armenians. Your hostility should disappear. You must demonstrate completely opposite attitude to us, Armenians. You must foster us, and you must care for us, as it is a great opportunity for you to amend in God's eyes. Please come to your senses until it's too late. Just remember, the first Christian nation, Armenian, is a symbol of Christianity, which cannot disappear. The last thing I want to tell you, as far as you are not Christians, you cannot hear Jesus Christ. You cannot see the nightmare going on in his world from his perspective. But you can listen to me. He who has ears, let him hear. Take me sounding an alarm as a caution from Jesus Christ. Leaving us alone is not enough anymore. Please help us so that you can rescue yourselves. Thank you for your attention.